juicy. It is time for Scorpio um, insight. Scorpios, as we all know, you guys are intense and you can tend to be here. Scorpio, water, with Pluto, which, it's, people are like, it's not a planet, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm going to tell you what I know about Pluto is that it is a slow-moving planet. It's the longest, slowest moving planet. So it lasts about a while. Sometimes 20 fucking years and shit. Like, it stays in a house. So whatever house it's in, Pluto is you can know one thing for sure, is that it will be transformed, slow transformation after it moves out of the house. So, like, if it's in your house of, I don't know, finances, that's shitty, depending on what other aspects you have. But the point is, it's a lot. So, to deal with the Scorpio energy is hard to deal with. And you start out by, the scorpion, like the but I have to, there's two types of Scorpios. Some of them that are very quiet, inward, and do it that way. Then there's other Scorpios that I see that are more out there and flamboyant. I know a lot of Scorpios. I mean, I was spawned by two. My mom and dad both are Scorpios. So basically, this is what's coming in here. Oh my gosh, you guys, crazy. It's Halloween, man. What do you expect? This shit's insane. So as I've been meditating on y'all, I feel like where we're at is just like with, and this is a lot similar to the Taurus reading I just did. They are opposites, so there is a lot of similarities with this shit. But, I'm just trying to figure how to say this is a situation where all of us, even as collective, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart, like, it's a natural house of the 8th house, so it's basically in that house is about death and regeneration. So you think about the scorpion coming up from, the phoenix and rising from the ashes. But then, what is the final, the final thing is the eagle, right? I'm going to do the eagle. But before I go into all of this really strongly here, I do feel like I want to read the eagle for you guys because for the medicine cards, because it feels appropriate. I've just been feeling it as I've been, feeling into you guys and what's happening. Man, my paintings are going nice. I know I told y'all I'd probably be dressing up, but I decided not to, and to go into my more spiritual thing for this, because I dressed up with my daughter last weekend, so I don't really need to deal with it. But let's go and see what the eagle has to say, because I really do feel this. Ooh, I'm going to put my earring on, maybe, for you guys. My little feather. Because I'm reading the eagle, I might as well put a feather on, right? Let's just do it. Baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Alright, let's do the eagle. Everybody, simmer down. So I have the eagle. Where's the eagle? I've done a bunch of blank shields. There it is. So the eagle's about spirit, man. It's just about spirit. Fly high, touch great spirit, share your medicine, touch me, honor me, so that I may know you too. This is a really good medicine. So, this is for everyone collectively, but again, I'm going to say it again like I always do. Wherever you have Scorpio in your chart, or however this resonates with you, it could be just like your rising moon, sun, Venus, just a house it's in, wherever it's at. Like, I don't have any water in my chart, but I know where Scorpio is in my chart and what house it's in. So if it resonates, I look at it that way. But I also see there's a lot. The only difference between the Taurus, there's a lot of the same shit in here. But the Taurus, it was about the feminine energy. And this one, I see Osiris is up in here. It's more about a male energy that y'all need to clear. Whether it's a son, a husband, a brother, father, something about maybe your father, or something in your own masculine energy, which always stems from that, or something that you have maybe to look at that you're not looking at with your son or any of them, brother. If you're a female, it's a husband. But something about your own masculine energy that needs to take a look at. You need to heal that. And it's like energy healing coming from spirit. This is why we're reading the eagle. Let's get Archangel Michael's up in here. A little bit of thought about writing, too. Some of you might need to be writing something about your life. This is for maybe some older ones of you, or maybe not, just anyone. And then we got Sananda up in here. Some people call Jesus about keeping your heart open to give and receive love from your true divinity. A lot of the Scorpion energy likes to retreat because they don't trust anything, and so they lash out first, and they have a reputation for being a little manipulative sometimes, or just not caring, not giving a shit. Okay, so anyway, the higher Scorpion. Eagle medicine is the power of the Great Spirit, the connection to the divine. It is the ability to live in the realm of spirit and yet remain connected and balanced within the realm of earth. Eagle soars. It is quick to observe expansiveness within the overall pattern of life. From the heights of the clouds, eagle is close to the heavens where the Great Spirit dwells. The feathers of eagle are considered to be the most sacred of healing tools. They have been used for centuries by shamans to cleanse the auras of patients coming to them for healing within the belief system of the Native American tribes. Eagle represents a state of grace achieved through hard work, understanding, and a completion of the test of initiation, which results in the taking of one's personal power. It is only through the trial of experiencing the lows in life as well as the highs, and through the trial of trusting one's connection to the Great Spirit, that the right to use the essence of eagle medicine is earned. Woo woo woo! Hallelujah! And that is the truth, people, beings of whoever, people, if you haven't made the shift yet, or beautiful beings of light if you have. Let's fly. Let's just roots and wings. That's what I'm talking about. I've always been talking about that shit. Okay. If you have pulled the symbol eagle, is reminding you to take heart and gather your courage, for the universe is presenting you with an opportunity to soar above the mundane levels of your life. The power of recognizing this opportunity may come in the form of a spiritual test. In being astute, you may recognize the places within your soul, personality, emotions, or psyche that need bolstering or refinement. By looking at the overall tapestry, Eagle teaches you to broaden your sense of self way beyond the horizon of what is presently visible, the 3D, the neocortex. Raise it on up. Okay. In learning to fiercely attack your personal fear of the unknown, the wings of your soul will be supported by the ever-present breezes, which are the breath of the Great Spirit. Feed your body, but more importantly, feed your soul. Hallelujah. With the realm of the earth and sky. The dance that leads to flight involves the conquering of fear and the willingness to join in the adventure that you are co-creating with the divine. If Eagle has majestically soared into your cards, you are being pulled on notice to reconnect with the element of air. Air is of the mental plane, and this is the instance it is of the higher mind, the higher brain. Wisdom comes in many strange and curious forms and is always related to the creative force of the Great Spirit. If you have been walking in the shadows of formal realities, Eagle brings illumination. Yay. I love that. Illumination. All right. Eagle teaches you to look higher and to touch Grandfather's Sun with your heart, to love the shadow as well as the light. See the beauty in both, and you will take flight like the eagle. Eagle medicine is the gift we give ourselves to remind us of the freedom of the skies. Eagle asks you to give yourself permission to legalize freedom and to follow the joy your heart desires. See? Desire is one of your key words, Scorpios. If you have pulled Eagle in the reverse, you have forgotten your power and connectedness to the Great Spirit. You may have failed to recognize the light that is always available for those who seek illumination. Heal your broken wings with love. Loving yourself as you are loved by Great Spirit is the lesson in which the contrary Eagle brings. On some level, Eagle is telling you to seek higher ground on which to build your nest. Sorry, it just comes over me. Whew. The nest is the home of the heart and cannot remain in a swamp. If your nest is in a swamp, this may be connected to your belief that your wings are clipped by an impossibility in your present status. Eagle's nest is high in the mountains, where the air is clean and the movement free. If it may be your time for a vision quest so that you can commune with the Great Spirit. Fasting and praying will surely bring answers. Seek lofty ideas and illumination will be close at hand. Oh, you guys, that was fucking beautiful, man. Shit. I don't even know. Alright, I do know. It's great. So basically the eagle. And I'm saying it because I just felt it. I felt like it had to go above even the phoenix. Like, you know, I hope everybody... I mean, you can still keep that medicine of the scorpion, which is really good. I love them, man. And believe, you know, I have a lot of scorpion friends here. You know, Belize and all. They don't fuck with me anymore because we have a pact. Anyway, the eagle. Woo woo, eagle. We love it. Roots and wings, baby. Okay, so let me just go over a few other things that I have to say to you all. First of all, it came up twice in my spirit deck, and also I kept seeing it. There's something you're not seeing the other person's point of view somehow. Like some of you really need to, and this could have to do with anybody, like that you feel that in your family that has maybe taken on more of the masculine role and helped you in ways, and you can't seem to reciprocate that somehow, or something to look at with that. Like there's something that you're not seeing the other person's point of view. I feel like there's a lot of you that do that often. I know. I just know Scorpio energy. It's so crazy sometimes, and it's powerful, but it's also crazy, and it needs to be. It can be very manipulative, very selfish, very narcissistic, very shitty, and it can turn that way quickly because scorpions are very deep, you know, deep in energy and deep medicine. And in order to evolve that, just to be to empower that as the leaders that you can be, very spiritually and all these things, you have to get through this bullshit and maybe the masculine energy and balance it. Somehow you're not balanced. I don't know. And there's also somebody in the past that is either represents yourself, maybe once having money or being, but it could be your girl, a woman that, or somebody that had money. Your mother could represent a feminine energy somehow about money, something that you either looked up to or was the downfall, because a lot of you, I feel like, you know, you blame a lot of shit on your childhood. And it's time to stop and take responsibility, because you're going to pass it on to your kids if you already haven't. I know that my father and my mother definitely didn't get it together. So I had to like do a lot of shit that was their responsibility to do, that I took on at a young age. And, you know, I pray that everyone gets it together and raising it on up. No one's walking on water, but definitely us. It feels like a lot of this energy that I'm feeling with the scorpion energy, and again, wherever we have it, but it feels like there's something that was lost that once was had. Like it feels like you almost had a connection and then somehow you lost it, and you don't have to lose it. It's just like you need to connect to nature, I feel like, a lot, and maybe water feels good for you guys, but definitely you need to have like a little, that's like that thing the eagle said, maybe a vision quest. Maybe you need to go somewhere where you can be alone from it all and try to get your bearings back. And if you have a spouse or a significant other or family, you know, maybe you take turns, but you definitely need to go alone, I feel. This needs to be like a quest. Maybe even some, you know, some ayahuasca, something that opens up the third eye. Maybe you need a little shove in the right direction, because it doesn't feel like you're doing that great with y'all. And some of you might be flying high, but with the eagle already. But a lot of you need to clear a bunch of this shit that I'm seeing that's coming up. The masculine energy, and maybe you guys have like kids, or you know, and you really need to straighten this shit out so you don't pass it on through the generations, male or female, again. And I didn't do my whole opening at the beginning because I just wanted to make sure I got this eagle shit out. You got to be persistent, but you got to really get back in. You got to see someone else's point of view, and that doesn't mean being a doormat. It means you can do it, man. You can do it, and you can. You've always known you can do it. It's just you know, some of you are set in your ways. Some of you got a little bit distracted with your recklessness. I feel a lot of recklessness that's happening with some of you, like, you know, maybe it's drugs, alcohol, maybe just something that you're just not, maybe you're just not doing your spirit work enough. You're not going higher. You're just stuck in your little shit show, dick dance, butt roll, any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So recklessness needs to stop. You know, it's nice to have that, you know, that get up and go thing, but a lot of it is, if it's being used in the wrong way, it's not that great, because you do have ideas, but you got kind of like, it's almost like you feel entitled to be happy with your emotions. Like, we don't all have to fucking go through this shit. You guys are crazy sometimes. But anyway, Archangel Michael's here, Sananda's here, saying open your heart to give and receive love from your divinity. Stop being selfish. Selfish is what I'm feeling. That's it. That's the word. Selfish. Selfish, entitled. There's something about the lower energy here that needs to stop. But you can raise above it, and I feel like you're going to have to work for it, though. I feel like you're going to have to refine a craft of some sort, whether that be writing, your tool, your work, whatever it is, whatever that resonates with you for. But that's what I'm feeling. I feel like a lot of you, and some of you had like some kind of inheritance maybe, or a wife or a mother, somebody that had, or yourself even maybe you had, and before, but it's you know, something about, you have to work for what you're not entitled. And I do see that you have a beautiful inspiration coming through, but you're blindfolded to it. You can't even see it because you're so stuck in your, I don't know what your little patterns are, but you got to rise above that shit to make any of this happen. Seriously. And that bottom, what was the other? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go in here. I want to see if we've got anything for Scorpios. Oh yes, and I do remember I did see this, the sacred space, Nematona. So like, whether or not you go somewhere or you just create an altar of some sort to just have a place where you can really just have it for yourself. You can build one if you have somebody that you want to do that with, but you know, you should have your own space. And so, you know, I think that we're moving into a new paradigm where you can get out from underneath each other's asses at this point and stop worrying about, like, I mean, the younger generation that I'm seeing, it's like, oh, let me see your phone, I'm going to track your phone, where are you at? It's like, oh my gosh, I never had anyone do that to me my whole life. I can't even believe it happens still. Anyway, let's talk about that sacred space and make sure that we get that shit going. And make sure you remember about this energy healing, you know, that you're doing for yourself, or you got to get this implemented, integrated into your life and your whole prayer system. And don't forget this shit with the Father, man. I seen that already anyways. So that came up. See, the other points of view came up twice here. So you got to be able to be a little bit, you know, not as entitled and selfish. Get out of your own way for a second and look at other people and what the fuck they're going through. Maybe you could have helped them instead of being a selfish, you know, bitch or asshole. Sorry, Scorpius. I gotta give it to you because that's what I'm seeing. But I mean, there's not end it, because, you know, I know a lot of beautiful Scorpions, man. But a lot of y'all, man, if you haven't rose it on up, you're gonna have to, because you're running out of, you know, the shift time is about over. Okay, Scorpios, anything, please and thank you. Strongest energies, my higher soul, guides and angels, ascended masters, show me anything good that we need to hear here now. Bring it on in. Anything for Scorpions. Thank you. Please and thank you. God, that's too many. Hold on, we gotta go back in. They're falling out like crazy now. Okay, let's do this again. Okay. Anything for Scorpios. Please and thank you. Thank you. Incoming. Anything strongest for Scorpios. Right now, here and now. Please. Messages here and now. Please and thank you. Anything else? Anything else? Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, have to get my glasses back on, I'm telling you guys. Shit. You could think I'm cute. What do we got? Okay, oh, we got that heart chakra. There's the Sananda thing. There's Sananda with the heart. And here's this on the top. So this is about the 4th heart chakra. Opening your heart to give and receive from your divinity. That means the higher soul, not the personality that we fall into the codependency, narcissist bullshit. We need to be rising above that. Stop being selfish, stop being entitled, and be in your higher soul. You don't need anything from there. At that point, you can just share it. Get a hold of your masculine energy, male or female. Okay. And then there will be victory. And the balance is needed here. And we've got Michael again with the 1st chakra, learning how to fucking live on this earth and create boundaries and not be a dick. Okay. One more. I'm going to go into this one here. Please and thank you. Oh, I also want to tell you all, I did feel this in the sacred space. You will have, same with the Taurus energy, I'm telling you, is the crystals. I keep hearing them. So I don't know if that resonates with any of you. Maybe you work in a crystal place. But there's a lot of indecision, too, with you guys. Not enough appreciation. You guys got to get out of your way, because there's love. People love you, you know. Please and thank you. I want the strongest energies here and now for my Scorpion tribe. My Scorpios. My eagle. Flying. Fly like an eagle to the sky. Please and thank you. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly, oh, oh, there's a solution. What happened? Oh, let me turn this back on. We had this problem the other day, too. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got, you know, we know you're clairvoyant, but your integrity, once again, and the heart in another deck. Pay attention to your hearts, guys. And your integrity. You're not entitled to everything. Okay? You don't need to walk around with the selfish ass. I don't care about your moods. You need to put love first and open your hearts up, or you're going to be miserable. You're going to end up alone and shitty. So go ahead and open it up. Okay, let's end this on a higher note here, because you guys need to, well, first of all, before your creativity, you're blocking yourself with your blindfolded shit that you don't want to see. You got to remember illumination, that key word, and energy healing. Get into your soul, man. Let's rock that shit out. Now, one more thing. Let me see what we got here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. That eagle was badass enough. And don't forget, it's the medicine cards, Jamie Sims. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and say to you guys that I didn't say at the beginning. I hope you made it this far. But I'm saying that I would like it if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. Just, you know, shoot a little like. But in the lower right hand corner, there is a subscribe button. Let's keep that going so that we can spread some consciousness and share it, and anything that resonates, if it resonates. And also, don't forget to love yourselves. Oh, you guys got the magic carpet. It's about moving up, man. Moving it up. Eagle's all we really needed to hear about y'all. But I wanted to go ahead and give you a little bit of what was going on. Your sacred space. Unblindfold yourself and stop being, you know, the only thing that's stopping your creative energy is your mental masturbation is what's happening. So stop doing that. But remember, this is big energy healing. Get this shit and practice your craft. You have some kind of a gift of some sort that you like to do. It feels like it could be with your hands, it could be writing, could be helping somebody with some kind of like thing that you know how to do that could benefit others. I don't know what it is, but you need to, you know, get on the magic carpet. Won't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? And I'm gonna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Do, 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 do. I think it, anyway, I love Steve Miller. He's got some cool shit. One of my favorites is, Wild Mountain Honey. Yeah, you don't even know about Wild Mountain Honey. Yeah, I love that one. I have it on one of my yoga CDs that I taught with, and I actually use it on some of my sessions when I'm doing body work. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Please subscribe. It's just, I'm gonna have to make it bigger, but it's a little button. If you look in the bottom right, you'll see it. And as always, I will have my website in the description box below, so that you can, if you need a reading, a personal reading, or any of the work that I do, you can contact me. Anything at all. Okay, and that. Happy Halloween, you guys. Blessings, and it's really nice to do the Scorpio thing. And I'm going to go, because it's a good planting day today. I'm going to go and plant my bonsai that I'm ready to make a bonsai with. So I'm excited about that, and I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna smoke some ganja baby, and then I'm gonna eat a lot. I'm so excited. I love eating. And sometimes, because of the asbestos and the mold, I have not been able to eat for a long time. And it comes and goes, but right now I'm in a good phase, and I have hope that I'm going to gain some weight. And I think I probably already have. But anyways, I'm glad and happy, and I hope that you guys had the greatest time. I love Halloween, and I don't know. I'm going to have to find my babe. But I know that I want to see you guys soon, when I'm going to... I think I've got what is coming up next that I heard when I was meditating. I don't know. There's another thing coming up, a moon, or what is it that's coming up? I don't know. I think it might be a moon. I can't remember now. But there's something I'm going to be doing, and I don't know. Oh, I can't remember which is good. Yeah, the heart keeps coming up for you guys. You've got to remember about your heart from the true divinity. That doesn't mean from the neocortex. That does not mean from a place where there's drama. No drama. This is about real cute, just not being a doormat, but just opening it to a higher vibration. Because we make it to the heights of creation, yeah. 'Cause we take it to a higher vibration, yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on, Ziggy, let's sing it. So, whatever you got to do, man, but make sure you take time to get back into your spirit. If you really never have given it a chance, it's time to. And if you have and you've lost it a little bit, it's time to get back, man. It's like working out, okay? You don't, want to be fat and ugly, and you definitely don't want to be dumb. So you need to get your shit together, because you need the higher brain. The neocortex, the secondary personality here, is just here to reflect the higher soul, not the other way around, which is what we got, is trapped by people who know this shit, and you don't. But you have a craft. Just think about it. And don't forget to pray with your guides and angels of the light, man, and stop being blindfolded. That's what's blocking your shit. And you'll have it, man. You'll have your passion. It's something to do with some kind of money craft that you have. I don't know what it is, but you also need to heal that masculine energy inside yourself, from your father, from your whole self, or it's gonna husband if you're a woman, or if you're a man. This is not gender or anything specific. It's just about what comes to you. Don't be such a dick and or a bitch or whatever. And brother, son, leads down. Let's heal this in the sacred geometry and make our lessons in spiritual understanding, and never again will you repeat this lesson. I hope this was helpful. I love you guys so much. Spread it out like the COVID, the messages of light and love. I love you guys. Namaste. I'll see you next time.